Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily reading. So today we're taking a look at a soulmates in separation read. So going by that particular title, you can already figure out as to whether or not this is going to be your reading, okay? As always, don't try and force anything to fit with your situation. You only take the messages that are meant for you and you leave what isn't yours for someone else. Right, so if you just give me a minute, and I will sort out these cards. We can find out what's going on in your particular connection. Right, so the overall energy of this connection that you're thinking of right now is the Queen of Coins. What they're thinking or feeling, the Four of Wands and the Empress. How they view you, the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. What it is that you're not seeing, the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. And what is next for you both on this particular journey, the Page of Wands and the Two of Coins. Energy at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Okay. Very strong boundaries. Not only is this about boundaries, but this is about the intellectual level of an individual. Okay. So I'm clearly reading for someone who fits this description of a Queen of Swords. It doesn't matter what the actual gender is, okay? Don't focus on the gender. This is about someone who knows their own mind. They know who they are as an independent person, right? It's someone very articulate, very smart, very sharp. Someone who knows how to get the job done, whatever the job happens to be, okay? It's someone who doesn't take any crap off of anybody, basically. So you could currently be in this Queen of Swords energy, or the individual that you're watching this reading for could be in this Queen of Swords energy. Again, be smart, take it as it resonates, okay? I'm speaking to someone here who is fiercely independent, and they definitely do know their own mind, okay? The Queen of Swords is my unfuckwithable card, okay? It basically indicates that you're a force to be reckoned with, all right? Really difficult, if not impossible, for people to lie to you and actually get away with it, all right? Because the Queen of Swords, they see through people as if they were made out of glass, right? So this person in your energy recognizes the importance of coming at you correctly, because they recognize that any games, any manipulation, any whiff of a lie or insincerity, whatever, you're not going to put up with. So they've got to come at you correctly. They have literally no other choice. There is literally no other choice. When someone is in this Queen of Swords, you've got to move correctly, or they're going to tell you about it. And again, it's because you've got these strong personal boundaries. It sometimes can be associated with someone being a bit of a hard ass, okay? But again, I feel that that's more of a misunderstanding anyway. It's because you're incredibly wise and knowledgeable, where you're going to recognize when someone's being insincere almost immediately. That's all Queen of Swords energy. Doesn't suffer fools. They've met enough of them in their lifetime. They're not putting up with shit anymore, off of anybody. Now that's not horrible or spiteful or, abrupt. Yes, the Queen of Swords can get accused of being abrupt, but they're not abrupt. You're not abrupt. You're just very firm on what it is you will and will not put up with anymore. It's someone who's gotten to that stage in their life now where they're like, you know what, sod it. I'm not putting up with any more of anyone else's bullshit. That's Queen of Swords. Man or woman. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. Ultimately, this is also communication. Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups under there. Do you see what I mean? I wasn't picking up any kind of malicious energy off of that one at all. Because the Queen of Cups being right underneath that one is a confirmation that you're coming from a good place. Even if others are going to be determined on misunderstanding you, it's fine. It's fine, whatever. It's like you're letting them carry on, basically. You're coming from a good place, with that Queen of Cups being immediately underneath that one. It's the two different facets of your own personality that's shining through. Okay? This tells me that whoever this person is that's in your energy right now, they do actually know where it is that they stand with you. They do know where it is that they stand with you. Abso-friggin-lutely. And they know exactly how you're going to be expecting them to behave when they're around you. Okay, so that was a bit of a long-winded explanation. The Queen of Coins. This is the overall energy of the connection currently. It's another queen. You've got 3 queens. Which one's missing? The Queen of Wands. Now you do have the Empress here as well. Empress is all of the 4 queens in the tarot in one embodiment. And the one that's missing is the Queen of Wands, which can be quite a sexually charged energy. So this individual is saying there's just one thing missing, and that's the lack of physical interaction with you. Okay? So the Queen of Coins as the current overall energy of the connection is long term, it's stability, it's commitment, it's seriousness. This could be, and I feel that this is more a call to action. Okay, to get more realistic, more creative, and more practical when dealing with this situation, with this connection. Right, can you tell us more about that Queen of Coins, please? I feel that there is more information that wants to come through with that Queen of Coins, and that's why I need to clarify, okay? Can you tell us more about the Queen of Coins? Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay, Judgment, Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords. Okay. There's a strong message that's coming through about determination on both sides of the table. You're determined to do things one way, and your soulmate is determined to do things in another. There's definitely a lot of determination on both sides here. So there has to be some sort of an agreement that is reached between you both, where you're both going to benefit from the outcome. Okay. You've got an awakening or a wake-up call. And I feel that this is a wake-up call because it's right next to a page, and it's the Page of Coins, which is a student. So someone, either you or they, have had a wake-up call lately, very, very recently. I don't know what about, though. What's the wake-up call about, please? What's the wake-up call about? Thank you. A King of Wands reversed. Non-action. The wake-up call was about someone not taking action. The wake-up call was about someone, I feel, being lazy. Because the King of Wands normally is someone who is a go-getter. It's someone who takes action towards what it is that, you know, fuels their fire within them, type thing. So this soulmate didn't take action when they should have done. And that was their wake-up call. That they were lazy. They were sitting on their hands about something or with something. Could have been about their feelings. You know, instead of taking action on their feelings that they felt towards you, they were just lazy about it. They didn't do anything. King of Wands reversed. They didn't take responsibility. They didn't take the initiative when perhaps they should have done, because there's a king. The king energy is normally the one that leads the way. Okay. And with it being in reverse, they didn't take the initiative. They didn't take action. It's kind of like they've just allowed time here to pass them by. Do you know what I mean? And that's what the wake-up call has been about, that they've had. And then you've got the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So what's that Seven of Swords about? We need to find out. What's going on with that Seven of Swords? Okay, the Eight of Swords. Interesting. What's going on with that Seven of Swords, please? And the Hierophant. Yeah, they waited too long. They waited too long. They thought at the time that they were actually doing the right thing, but now they've come to understand that that's not correct. Okay, so they thought that by them not taking action here, they thought that they were being responsible and they thought that they were doing the right thing. But it feels like that's backfired in quite a lot of ways. Okay. So for whatever reason, and it is showing me that they did have their own reasons, it could have been their own beliefs here. That's why they didn't take action. It's almost like it went against everything that they believed in. Now with all of the queens that's coming out of this read, this could well be a same-sex type situation for some, not all. And maybe that's what they were trying to grapple with, because they were definitely trying to grapple with something here to do with their own belief system and the reasons why they believed that they couldn't take action on how they felt towards you. They're seeing all of that now as just being excuses, as just being false. Okay? They're seeing now that they made a mistake by failing to take that action, by failing to take the initiative. What they're thinking or feeling, well, that's the Four of Wands and the Empress. This person is thinking and feeling that you are an excellent choice in love, that you're an excellent choice in partner. They're thinking and feeling possibly that you could be their twin flame counterpart. Four of Wands, 1111, and the Empress, divine feminine energy. Again, just take it as it resonates. Don't focus on the gender. Can you tell us more about how they're thinking or feeling towards our collective, please? For our soulmates in separation. Hanged man off center. Yeah. Not a great energy to come out off center, because it's already one of those where it's like, yeah, something's been left swinging in the wind. Someone's still trying to analyze, maybe overanalyze this situation. When it's come out off center, it's neither here nor there, which is not helpful. Okay. This person, and I will be honest with you, right? They're feeling incredibly sorry for themselves, feeling like a victim or a martyr or something like that. Okay. So they are kind of in this pitiful stage. But here's the thing. They need to be in that in order to move through it, right? You will find that most times when people have had a chance to sort of sit and mull things over and feel sorry for themselves, they usually will come out of the other side of that, I should say, with more ambition to actually resolve the situation. Okay. So that's what they're thinking or feeling right now. They're feeling really a bit sad, a bit sorrowful, a bit maybe a bit too pessimistic at the moment, I feel. Yeah, Knight of Wands. There you go. There's that urge that I was speaking on, about how when someone usually comes out the other side of feeling sorry for themselves, they come out of it with this new passion, this new ambition to get shit sorted. That's literally the Knight of Wands. Feeling more empowered. Okay. So if you haven't heard from this person in a while, then they're just basically sitting feeling sorry for themselves. And they will get that urge to deal with their feelings, to sort this out. Now you've got the Two of Cups and the High Priestess coming out as how they view you. So this is someone who views you as a very healthy choice in love, a very healthy choice in partner, as we've already covered. And the High Priestess, someone who is incredibly gifted, spiritual, intuitive, someone who's got the gift of foresight here as well. They see you as someone who sits there and goes, do you know what, I knew that person was going to do that, or I knew that thing was going to happen. And they see you as someone who makes plans prior, going by what your intuition's telling you. So, for example, if you knew in your own intuition that a certain individual was going to kick off in some type of way about you, you would preemptively make plans for that person kicking off. Okay? It's this sort of energy here, especially with that Queen of Swords being your overall energy. Can you tell us more about the Two of Cups, please? Yeah, Nine of Coins, see. They see you as someone who is fiercely independent, very, very strong-minded, strong-willed, self-made as well with the Nine of Coins. Whoever this is, they see you as basically their ideal partner. Clarify the High Priestess, please. Yeah, Five of Swords in the reversed position. It's because you don't put yourself in competition with anyone else. You don't see the point in it. Not with that energy. Nine of Coins to the Five of Swords reversed. You don't compete with others. You don't believe in it. It's not your thing. You're far too busy focused on what it is that you've got going on. That's how this person sees you. What it is that you're not seeing about this particular connection, the Six of Wands and the Four of Cups. Which is a strange one, because your Six of Wands is a card of victory. It's getting the accolades, the promotion, getting the attention. And then the Four of Cups right next to it, that's the card of rejection, boredom, discontent. They're conflicting with each other. So there's a conflict here, somewhere. What's this conflict? What's this conflict, please? It feels like somebody doesn't want to draw attention to themselves. The Star and the Four of Wands reversed. Okay. Yeah. This individual, they definitely do not want to be drawing attention to themselves. That's why it's coming out in the section of what it is that you're not seeing. They don't want attention. For whatever reason. Maybe they just don't feel ready for it right now. The Star with the Four of Wands reversed. It could be because at the moment they might be dealing with something else at this point in time, or you could be. Okay? Somebody here could be currently actively, because this is active energy, going through a breakup with the Four of Wands in the reversed position. It could be you, it could be them. Actively going through a breakup right now with another individual. Because they're saying, I don't want any attention. I don't want their attention right now. It's almost like they don't want you to find something out here. What is it they don't want? Our collective strength. Okay. Yeah, strength. Actually, that's strength off center. Because it's neither upright nor reversed. What is it they don't want you to see? They're not feeling strong. They're not feeling like they are at their best right now. They're not feeling like at this point in time that they're able to give to you what it is that they know full well that you're deserving of. The Star is there to say, look, that this person, they're currently healing or recovering from something here. And they're not feeling great. They're not feeling very confident at all. With strength coming out off center. Yeah, Two of Cups. This person is in love with you. Massively in love with you. You could be, or you could be dealing with a Taurus, an Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be, but you don't have to be. You've also got Libra here as well. What is it that's next for you guys? Page of Wands and the Two of Coins. You probably can't see that because the light is casting a bit of a glare on that card. Shall I put them there? Yeah. So, what's next for you? There is exciting news here that's coming in about this connection. So let's find out, what's this exciting news? Thank you. The Knight of Swords. Okay. Urgently needing to speak to you here. Here's Haller's more for what's next. The Magician and Justice. Okay. On how someone can make things right with you. Hermit off center, Two of Coins off center, and the Devil. Okay. Magician with the Justice card, it feels a lot like potentially some kind of soul contract here. Whoever this individual is, they've been doing a lot, and I mean a lot of soul searching. They've been doing a lot of research. But the research that they've been doing, it feels both spiritual and legal. Devil. That's not great energy. Why is the Devil here, please? Page of Wands reversed and the Six of Swords in the upright position. That's something that they feel stuck to, something that they feel attached to, that they're actively seeking some kind of legal advice here for. It may or may not be to do with a child, or it could be some kind of trauma here as well with the Devil and the Six of Swords. There's a situation that this individual's going through, or that you're going through, that requires basically processing and making peace with something that they've gone through. And then you've got accountability and balance. Balance being restored. But it feels like it's going to take a long time though, with these cards coming out off center. So it looks like that is the long game type energy. And then you've got the Two of Coins there again. Finding that balance, finding that equilibrium, finding a compromise, I feel. There's the Two of Coins. Three of Cups. It's the compromise. Ten of Coins reversed. So they're waiting for the results of a decision that's coming through. What's next is someone could potentially be selling property, selling their home. It feels to me like whoever this person is, they've been playing the long game here. They've been worried about getting found out for something here as well. So what's next is whoever this person is, they seem to have found some sort of solution here. It's not an ideal situation, not by a long shot. But it's a solution of sorts, and that's what they're coming at you with and presenting you with. But they're worried that for you it might not be good enough. So this is in regards to a conversation that this person has already had with you at some point in the past. Because I'm getting the impression here is this person saying to you, this is the best that I can do right now under the circumstances. And it's still not ideal, but it's still a step forward. It's still a step in the right direction, if that makes sense. And I feel that this individual is really worried and concerned about how you're going to receive this message, you know. Okay. What else for our collective, please? What else for our collective? Whoa. Oh, no, don't go on the floor. It's gone on the floor. Okay. Yeah, that's the one that landed on the floor. I have unwittingly sabotaged our connection. I miss you. Divine counterpart and rose-coloured glasses. Yeah. Whoever this person is, they are convinced that you're their divine counterpart, that you're their twin flame. And they're sitting going, how much they miss you. They genuinely feel that through their inaction, if you recall with that King of Wands in the reverse, they genuinely feel that they have sabotaged your connection. Rose-coloured glasses. It feels to me a lot like they were promised something by another individual that never came through. It never came to fruition. So were they tricked? Were they tricked by someone else? Were they maybe even seduced with the devil? Were they seduced by someone else? And then they've realized, ah, shit, yeah, that wasn't all that was cracked up to be. Again, take it as it resonates, okay? But they were definitely not being realistic about something, and that's what caused all of these problems in the first place. And then you've got "you make me nervous" at the bottom of the deck. You make them nervous because you know who you are, you know your own mind. You've shown nothing but strength throughout this whole thing. Which is a bit odd, but you will find that a lot of people are really attracted to strong-minded individuals, but they're also intimidated by them at the same time. It's one of life's funny little contradictions. You have a healing message for our collective, thank you. Mountain. Yeah. Issues, problems, finding solutions also. You have the capacity to flow around any obstacle. This is the time to adapt. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach? Be like the rivers that flow around the mountains naturally. You will move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way round. This is a time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, then remember to take one step at a time. Opt in for the next right action. Okay. So adapt to your circumstances, basically. So, okay, your soulmate is trying to adapt to their new circumstances, and because now their circumstances have changed, the chances are extremely high that by default it means that your circumstances are now also going to change. And I feel that this is what some of you might have been waiting for. Okay, not that you should ever be encouraged to wait on anybody, ever. But there we go. That is your message. Let's just pull. I'll tell you what I'll do. Instead of using the Spiritual AF deck, I'm gonna use... I use the Shitty deck. Just for a bit of change in pace, okay? But yeah, if anyone's new here and you don't like swearing or sarcasm, then you just don't have to listen, okay? This is just my way of uplifting the energy before we close out the read, because I like to think that people have left the read with answers, advice, and, you know, a bit of a smile on their face, instead of putting a downer on their day. Right, but can you tell us for our collective, please? Okay. If you wish to succeed, you must brave the risk of failure, because people who make shit happen, they don't wait for shit to happen, but they do some shit about it. Interesting. Because again, in their energy, they were basically sitting on their hands, doing nothing, waiting for shit to happen, and guess what? It never happened. And you might have moved on. Or are about to move on. They're doing some shit about it now, though. They're being proactive. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. I just genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful to someone. If you require information on booking a private reading with me, then the information to do that is going to be in my description box below. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.